Hi, George Sanders, President, Goldcliff Resource Corporation. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. You have seen most of all of our YouTubes, my ugly mug only, but really there is a full team here, so I wanted to introduce to you and have a little conversation with some of the key members of the team. So the first fellow that I'd like to bring in is Ed Rockel. Ed is a multi-decade experienced geophysicist. He's actually a co-founder of the company back in 1990s or late 80s. Anyway, co-founder of the company, and Ed functions as our exploration manager. So in addition to all of our geophysical interpretation and organizing of that data, he also plans and helps get executed all of our exploration programs. So Ed, why don't you come in here and...
Okay, now you got another ugly mug.
Another ugly mug. Just say hi to the YouTube folks. And so I've been talking on a number of Ainsworth videos about the nature of just the lay of the land here and how it's rugged.
Rugged is really rugged.
Yeah, and how we have these old high-grade showings and actual production. We're hoping to find more of them, but they're not just sticking up out of the ground, are they?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
No.
And probably anything that was either already prospected or mined back in the 1800s and early 1900s.
Yeah, the old timers did a really good job of finding almost everything that was visible on the ground. The good thing about this property, in my opinion, is it's lots of glacial overburden. So a lot of this stuff is hidden, and they didn't find it.
Yeah.
We don't think, anyway.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is some geophysics, really very rudimentary geophysics, using an old system, because we're old. It's called the Geonyx EM16, and don't laugh, it actually works. So what we've done is we found a number of conductors that just under the cliff, and it runs right along on that upside of the road, right from, well, we don't know how far it goes because we've only got one more line that way, and it runs all the way. It must run about, well, more than 500 meters up to underneath the number one mine. So
we're kind of on strike, and we're geologically on the right contact.
Yeah. Well, we think so. I believe that's limestone up there. I think Grant can confirm that. But you don't know what these conductors are, admittedly. They could be graphite, they could be sulfides, they could be, well, they won't be a mud-filled ditch because there aren't any there. But
that's why we're prospecting them, and also
right.
doing our geochemistry.
Yeah, these conductors are very strong, so something significant is lying in wait for us. So that's all I can say. It looking good to me, but proof is in the geochemistry for one thing, and any other geophysics that we can do to help it out.
Yeah. I know our shareholders and prospective investors, and indeed all the people in the exploration space, they just want a drill hole. But this is the work necessary to get the drill targets, correct?
You can waste a lot of money just prospecting by drilling. It's not efficient at all. The thing to do is to find your targets with all the data that you can accumulate, and first of all, we think we should trench them, and then if there's anything good in there, then you can start poking drill holes in. But drilling right off the bat, we don't want to waste our money doing that. It's just not efficient at all. So anyway, that's your policy as well. Yeah,
for sure. Okay, well, thanks, Ed, and it's a pleasure for me to introduce you to our audience, so that people know that it's not just some guy in front of the camera blowing smoke.
No, and I got my red hat on.
Okay.
Okay, thanks,
Great,
George.
thanks.